Why do people get tattoos? Why? What's the reasoning behind tattooing? I want to talk about tattoos today, folks, and I don't want to offend anybody. This is not, is it right to get a tattoo? Is it wrong to get a tattoo? I want to know the mindset behind why somebody would do this. I know it's a huge business. You know, we won't go into the business part of it, but it's a huge business. But I see it more and more and more and more. And I guess call me old-fashioned, folks. Am I that old-fashioned? Does it bother anybody else out there? Does anybody else see a concern with their children? Is there an age limit to this? I think in California you can't get tattooed until you're a certain age. I'm not sure. But like I said, this is not a do or don't video. But I want to focus on women particularly because I see women today. Now I'm not talking about a little butterfly tattoo on your ankle for grandma or whatever, or the initials of a loved one or someone who died in combat. In World War II, prisoners in Auschwitz, the Jews in Auschwitz, they were tattooed their arms. I've interviewed some of these Auschwitz survivors. Now that's a tattoo, and you can't do anything about that. That was a permanent mark. They still have it today. And that's another thing, folks. When you decide to get a tattoo, it's forever. It's forever. As far as I know, it's a permanent marking. Maybe you can erase it somehow, but boy, would that be painful. But we're talking about completely covered with tattoos, arms, legs. I mean, just incredible. You know, I think you need to think before you ink, folks. I think you really need to think about this. And I hope this message helps some of you, but I need to know the mindset and the reasoning that goes in behind this, because I see women today especially. I'm going to focus on women. I'm not going to talk about men right now. Women, why are you covering your body with tattoos? Please, I beseech you. I would ask you really respectfully, I ask you, I want to know. I really, really, really want to know. Every time I see a woman with her arms tattooed, just covered from the shoulder down, and legs and thighs and calves, and their back and their necks. I saw one on the face today. Why? Why go to that extent? Maybe you were neglected as a child? What's the deal, dudettes? What is the deal? I don't get it. I really, I want to get it, but I don't get it. I can't imagine what it is. Is there a psychological or behavioral thing behind some of the people that tattoo? Were you dared? Were you forced at gunpoint? I mean, really, think about it. Can you slow down life right now? Larry wants to know why a woman would go to such extent to tattoo her body. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And folks, for Larry Capetto, to me it's ugly to have all those tattoos. When I see a beautiful woman and she's covered with tattoos, it's offensive to me. It's probably offensive to other people. And you gotta let us know why, women. Why are you doing it? Men, I think men sometimes just do stuff. But the women, the feminine part of our species, the feminine part of our species, is that really becoming? You know, okay. People color their hair purple. Why? Maybe they want attention. I don't know. Maybe it's change. Maybe, but I see young people. Maybe young people doing it. I see older women doing it, and I go to Wendy's sometimes. Give me a hamburger. I don't eat the bun, by the way. I eat the hamburger, and I saw a lady. She had tattoos and piercings in her nose and her eyebrows and her tongue. And oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, in the Old Testament, I think there was a god called Moloch, and it reminds me of those days, those Bible days, where they were building golden calves and they were doing this, doing that, and there were markings and piercings and all kinds of stuff. I think about that when I see these women today. Oh, dear Lord, please help me understand. Please, I want it. Hear my heart. I want to understand why you do it. Why do you do it, women? Why can't you just do a little marking? Why do you have to cover your complete arm all the way down to the wrist and on your hand and your mouth or wherever else? I mean, your legs, your calves, your thighs, probably on your back. Okay, I'm going to stop there, but please somebody have the boldness, the courage to let us know. Let us men know. I know I'm not the only one that wants to know. I'm not the only one. There's got to be a reason, and I hope it's a great reason. I hope you have this amazing reason that will make me understand why you did it. Just to go do it is not going to cut it for me. Just to do it because everybody's doing it, forget it. You know, the Bible says wide is the gate that leads to destruction, and everybody finds that. But narrow is a great gate that leads to life, and few be that find it. Why is everybody going through this gate and doing this stuff? Okay, I'm going to stop for there now, and hopefully you watch this video, share it, get back with me. I love you with the love of the Lord. This is not a condemnation message. Please, women out there that aren't tattooed, you might know why women are tattooed. Please let me know, okay? Think before you ink.